everything changes.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome into the Rockstarflipper YouTube channel. March 1st, 2020. It is the third month of the year here in Q1, and hopefully everybody had a wonderful February. And I want to talk about a touchy subject. A lot of people are going to have some opinions on this, but it is the banning and price gouging of essential and helpful, not all essential, but some of it essential and helpful materials surrounding what's going on in the world today. And we're going to talk about it in a second, but I want you to be aware, if you sell on eBay or Amazon, you are not allowed to profit or price gouge on items having to do with national disasters, national emergencies, pandemics, epidemics, health emergencies. And I'm going to read, I have my iPad here, and I'm going to read off what the eBay notice and the Amazon notice said, and I'll post them at some point in this video up in the corner so you can see it yourself. And of course, I'll link it below so you can check them out. But yeah, you can't profit or price gouge over things like what's going on in the world. And we're talking about COVID-19 coronavirus, of course. I do want to give a couple little quick notes and opinions before we do that. One thing, somebody's going to remind me that people profited off Kobe Bryant passing. Yes, you are allowed to sell merchandise when somebody passes away. You cannot sell merchandise related to the memorial, because if they hadn't passed away, the memorial wouldn't exist. So then the programs and the jerseys and everything that went to the memorial would never exist. So those items were actually recently pulled off eBay. His pre-existing items, those are allowed to be sold because whether he lived or died, they existed. So that's why that's allowed. With that said, you're not allowed to sell these products that are normally $5 and $10 products for $100 and $200. And we all know what I'm talking about. We're talking about safety masks. We're talking about now, you may not know this, and not this one necessarily, but hand sanitizer, right? The Perel 99.9% antibacterial. People are selling that by the case and jacking it up. Also, the respirator mask, the normal face mask, and then the respirator mask, and people are buying those as well. And finally, the Clorox bleach wipes, bleach spray, Clorox cleaning sprays, the hand wipes. Also, bottles of bleach on their own are surprisingly going up in price. They're not crazy like the rest, but they are going up in price. So all of these things are not allowed because it's a global health scare, an epidemic. And so what I do want to say is I made a video a couple weeks ago saying you're not going to get this from packages. And that's still the case. You're not going to contract this from packages. The 80, 90,000, 100,000 people that have it, probably more in China, all the people outside of China that got it, at least so far, have all been in direct contact. They were travelers, maybe married or kids or daughters or family or friends of travelers, or they went somewhere. It wasn't because they shipped a package and someone got it. Now, there are a few cases, I believe in California and Washington maybe, where people don't know. It's unknown origin. That doesn't mean they got it from a box. It just means they haven't figured out where they got it from yet because they didn't travel and nobody in their direct line of communication traveled, but they may have came in contact with someone. Also, a USPS worker in Washington tested positive, I believe, or they were under suspicion. I think they tested positive, so they have been handling boxes. That's entirely possible that those boxes could, because they directly handled those boxes. And if they had it and they handled that box and then 5 seconds later they put it on your porch, yes, that would be possible. But not shipping, somebody's sick in China, handles your box and then it ships for even 3 or 4 days of fast international shipping. It's just not going to happen, guys. So, but yes, it is coming to America. It is a problem, and it's causing a lot of stock market issues and global issues, and it's really a big issue. But if we take care of ourselves, we wash our hands, soap and water. You don't need hand sanitizer, soap and water, all day long. Wipe your surfaces down, clean. If you're sick, take care of yourself, take medicine, go see a doctor. Just be smart, and as long as you're not at risk, people with lung problems and respiratory problems, they're at risk. They're a better chance that they're going to get really sick and have to go to the hospital or worse. So that's what's happening. So let's go over to this eBay announcement and the Amazon announcement. I actually have quite a few tabs open, and this one's directly from eBay. So it says, COVID-19 coronavirus, important reminder about listing policies. Considering the global developments associated with the COVID-19 coronavirus and our dedication to delivering a safe and trusted marketplace, we would like to remind you of eBay's listing policies, and I'm just reading right from this. Health claims and misuse of keyword titles and item descriptions containing health claims and misusing terms such as coronavirus, COVID-19, virus, epidemic, pandemic are prohibited. So in other words, if you're using keywords just to sell other products or to get your products to the top, that's going to be a real problem. And yes, if you search, you're going to find some right now. They're taking them down as quickly as they can. Inflated prices over market value, listings that attempt to profit from tragedies and disasters such as the outbreak are prohibited. So if an item is normally like $10, let's just say I had a big bottle of this and it's $10 on the retail shelves everywhere. Yeah, eBay is okay. You know, even under normal circumstances, retail arbitrage happens. People pop them up for 15 and make $1, maybe even 19, whatever. But you're not going to post this thing for $49.99 because, well, they're not going to let you. eBay requests that all sellers who have listings offering items such as face masks, hand sanitizers, gels, or wipes review their listings and make sure that they comply with eBay listing policies. Now, my only question on this, and maybe somebody can answer it, maybe from eBay who's watching this video or somebody who has experience or already talked to eBay, how do they set what price you're allowed to sell it at? Because you are allowed to sell a set of masks. Are you only allowed to set it right at retail? What if Walmart's $20 for it and Target's $25 and Home Depot's $30? How do we determine what that price is and where they're going to cut that off at, right? Okay, so activity that doesn't follow eBay listing policy could result in a range of actions such as eBay ending or canceling those relevant listings, hiding or demoting all listings from search results, that's big, lowering your selling rating, enforcing buying or selling restrictions, or suspending your account. Big, huge problem as well. To learn more about the policies and make sure your listings are compliant, we invite you to read our 3 most relevant policies on the topic: prescription over-the-counter drug policy, disaster and tragedy policy, and search manipulation policies. Our thoughts are with all of those affected. As always, thank you for selling on eBay. Okay, so there's a bunch of comments. Obviously, people in the forum boards, you know, giving it to eBay pretty good. But let's move over to the second tag, which is Amazon's policy on this. So Amazon pulls the plug on coronavirus price gougers. And so this one, and this is from the New York Post, Business Insider as well had it. Amazon yanked over 1 million products from its site for falsely claiming to cure or defend against the coronavirus. Well, that's stupid. Pulled tens of thousands of listings for face masks who are price gouging. Some merchants are looking to take advantage of it. A 10-pack of N95, N95 is the protective rating, were recently retailing on Amazon for $128. A 10-pack, that's $12.80 per mask. That's bonkers, right? Compared to its average price of clothes of $41. So normally they're $4 a mask. Somebody is charging $12.80. A 2-pack of respirators, meanwhile, was selling at $25 compared to its normal price of just $7. So 4 times the price and 3 times on the other one. There's no place for price gouging on Amazon. Amazon can take down offers that hurt customer trust, including when pricing is significantly higher than the recently offered price on or off Amazon. Searches for commonly associated with the viruses, masks, trigger banner notifications on Amazon linking to a CDC fact sheet. So if you go searching on Amazon, it's supposed to link you to CDC, because these masks right now are not necessary, guys. Just to FYI, they're not necessary. I don't know if they'll ever be necessary. We'll see. Amazon did not specify what the threshold is for an item to be unfairly priced. So there you go. You don't know. The company said it monitors for price spikes and false claims through a mix of automated and manual reviews. It did not elaborate on what kind of products it had pulled over false claims. On Friday, a search for coronavirus cure on Amazon brought up a number of ebooks related to the topic, as well as dozens of supplements that claim to boost your immune system. Probably from the Chinese, they should be booted. And Amazon was down 3.3%, not surprising. Lots and lots of companies down. And then the very next story, which is crazy, from CNBC, China's February factory activity shows weakest reading on record. Of course, their factories are all shut down. But this shows some Amazon sellers say their inventory is running low, and factory closures in China mean they may not be able to restock products, right? So another great story about it. I'll link all of this down there below for you. And also the last one was from Amazon, who has stopped all employee travel. That's meetings, conferences, research and development, R&D, executives, people going overseas to like source product. They have all non-essential employee travel in not only the world, also in the US. They don't want their people going all over to different states. We're asking employees to defer non-essential travel during this time. And then also it said, in January, they restricted worldwide travel. So now they've 798,000 full-time and part-time employees, almost 800,000 employees. That's crazy. They have asked them not to travel around the country. So a couple of stories there. I look forward to your comments. Hopefully you guys have some good opinions. Please be respectful in the comments to everyone, myself and all the other commenters and viewers. I don't think you need masks. I don't think we're all going to die. I don't think it's going to go crazy. It is going to become a problem. Lots of people are going to get it. There will be some deaths. There will be a lot of sick people. I tend not to get sick ever, hopefully. But if you feel like you are getting sick, if you have temperature, if you have flu feelings, you do anything like that, just go get checked out. It can't hurt. The worst they're going to do is tell you have a cold, you have a flu, take some antibiotics, take some medicine, take care of yourself, wash your hands, wash everything. Side note, we were at Dave & Buster's last night and I saw a guy in the bathroom while I was in there. I started washing my hands. Thankfully, it was a big, long sink, and he walked up to the sink like he was going to wash his hands. He didn't. He spit into the sink and walked out. Please don't be that guy. It's disgusting. It's gross. And I had to wash my hands like 3 more times. Anyways, I'll leave you guys with that. That's the facts. You cannot price gouge. Do not try to profit off of this. Not only is it not allowed and you'll get booted, if you want to sell your Kobe Bryant stuff because he passed away and make some money on it, I really don't see a problem. The stuff already existed, and you can't undo what happened to him. I mean, it is what it is. But this is a health thing, and it's affecting a lot of people, and you don't need to do that. So this one, I'm not in agreement with. I'm all for resellers making money any way they can, but it's not cool. Like, to me, this one is kind of the point of over the line. Anyways, eBay and Amazon agree. They banned it, so don't get yourself suspended. I'll see you in the comment section, guys. See ya.